Welcome, everyone. I'm sitting here with Antonia Graham, our speaker for the upcoming Creating Sustainability Programs That Stick Masterclass series starting on April 16th. We thought we'd give you a chance to hear what Antonia has to say about her upcoming series. So, Antonia, why should our audience sign up?
I have a lot to offer because I have a theoretical approach, based on research and what works and what doesn't, but then also a practical experience.
That's a great point. And why don't you give us an idea of what you'll be covering in this series?
Really everything from defining what sustainability is. It's such a nebulous term. I think that people often don't know what it is or what it means to them, and I'm really getting to the definition of what sustainability is, which is that capacity to endure, to community-based social marketing. Are you going to get people to change their behavior? Public awareness campaigns are successful, but they get people aware of something. People know there's a drought in California, but they don't know how to change their behavior, and you don't know what kind of barriers you need to remove to get people to change their behavior. So community-based social marketing is extremely important for you to be successful.
Great. We're looking forward to it. Now for a marketing question. What are some best practices that not everyone follows?
I think first and foremost is knowing your audience. If you don't know your audience, you can't target your marketing program. And if you can't target your marketing program, your program's going to fail. So I think too often, communities and organizations, they market to a much larger audience, and they don't know their audience. They need to know their audience. And I think that is a key mistake that I see when a lot of municipalities are marketing a new program. They don't know their audience. They don't know that that's not going to work. It's sort of like recycling. You want a business to recycle because in the state of California, AB 341 requires that all businesses recycle, but at the same time, you can't really force a business to recycle if they don't have any materials to recycle. So you have to know your business or know your audience so that you know sort of what materials they have.
That's good to know. You've been in the industry for a while. What are the biggest mistakes you've seen with companies implementing social media and social marketing?
Oh, social media has such a love-hate relationship with it. I think sometimes there's too much all the time. I think that it needs to be targeted messages. And that kind of goes back to knowing your audience. If you are PG&E and you are marketing about energy efficiency in a community that wants to move forward with community choice aggregation, your message isn't going to go anywhere. But if you are, maybe Disneyland and you're marketing that your Southern California passport is back and you're marketing this in Southern California, it's going to work better. So I think that sometimes with social media, it's often too much information. It needs to be very targeted.
And one last question for now. Tell us what attendees will take away from this series.
Really some hands-on practical experience. I'm in the process of working with the Association of California Cities Orange County to create a toolkit for local governments. And this will help local governments create sustainability plans of their own, sort of have a template, sort of understand what environmental regulations are out there, because I truly believe that you can't create a sustainability plan in a vacuum. You have to understand the framework that you have to operate in. And I think that is understanding the regulatory framework that you have to operate in, knowing your audience. Sustainability is different for every community. There's no one community there's no one size fits all.
Well, thanks, Antonia. That's all we have time for right now. And thanks to everyone listening. We hope to see you all at our Creating Sustainability Programs That Stick Masterclass series starting on April 16th. Register online at forestryuniversity.net and save 20% on the series.